with the referee who just called that match, trying to figure out why they chased the wrestler the entire time. No call for stalling. So Jake Sueflohn, 28-6 on the season, is wrestling Mike DePalma of Kent State, 24-7 on the season. DePalma knocking off Alex Griffin of Purdue by a score of 10-1, major decision. And Joseph Glasso of Cornell is who Jake Sueflohn beat, also by a major decision. So both of these guys here in the round before the quarterfinals via major decisions. Mike DePalma, the 10th seed out of Janet High School in Janet, Pennsylvania, the senior, first place at the MAC Championships, taking on 7th seeded Jake Sueflohn, 5th place at the NCAA Championships out of Arrowhead High School in Watertown, Wisconsin. And Sueflohn close to the takedown, gets the 2 points after he hooks to both legs. DePalma very excited after his MAC championship win, knocking off Justin Oliver. Put together one heck of a weekend there in Ypsilanti, Michigan, able to continue to better himself in that match against Levon Mays, and wrestled an entire 7 minutes. And that's what it takes here in college wrestling, is wrestling 7 minutes. And Mike DePalma wrestled 7 minutes, was able to pick up a reversal with 2 seconds left. And referee says continued action, and this is what we have to find out, is how consistent are these referees going to be with these stall calls on the out-of-bounds line? It's a question everybody wanted to know. And as always, when an Iowa wrestler goes down, you hear an eruption from the crowd, especially when it's via fall. Kent State's Ian Miller had to default out of the MAC championships for Kent State. Questions coming from him at how healthy was he sticking Edwin Cooper Jr. So I think the questions are answered about the neck and spine injury that Ian Miller suffered in the MAC championship semifinals, as he was looking to become only the 7th wrestler in Mid-American Conference history to win 4 consecutive titles. So that was cut short. 3-time MAC champion for Ian Miller. Kent State Golden Flashes has themselves a quarterfinalist at 157 pounds. And Mike DePalma, excuse me, and I love it. The coaching staff for Nebraska over here looking at the referee, but saying, Jake, don't let this guy hang. So we saw it earlier with Stevie Martin talking to the wrestler to get to the coach. Or excuse me, talking to the wrestler to get to the referee. We're seeing it here again. So DePalma coming up to his feet, looking to fight hands, post a hand in his left pocket. But Sueflohn looking to pick up back points. Just great wrestling going on here. Madison Square Garden, the most famous arena in all of sports. Packed, looking for an open seat. Tough to find. I found 4 right now, but other than that, this place is packed. Beautiful sight to see. The old wrestling shirt, the sight I adore on a basketball floor is to see mats from door to door. And we see it here in New York City on St. Patrick's Day. A lot of green in the crowd. Jake Sueflohn riding the double chicken wing. Mike DePalma with the stall call. So Sueflohn looking for the turn. DePalma catching the right leg of Sueflohn. Now looking to hip over. DePalma steps over with his right leg. And you see the referee pointing with that right wristband, signifying that we're in a pretzel situation here. And you hate to use the term pretzel situation in wrestling, but all tied up, not knowing who is in the top position. But once that referee is pointing with that wristband, the wristband that's being pointed signifies who is in control. And that was Jake Sueflohn. We head back to the center. DePalma set. We got a caution on green, bottom man. Scratch that, no caution. Referee eats it on his own, so the referees have an opportunity to either call it on the red or green man, or they have an opportunity to just say that was my fault, that was another whistle on another mat. That was the situation there, so DePalma not hit with a caution. Sueflohn leads 2-1 with the riding time, currently sitting at 2:14. So DePalma, we'll see how he's able to ride Sueflohn, unable to do so. 152, now DePalma down by 2, but with the riding time, DePalma needs 2 takedowns. DePalma looking for the 2-on-1. Right hand on the tricep for DePalma. Referee wanting action, and if I'm Mike DePalma, I'm putting my running shoes on and I'm getting going. Because as I mentioned, 2 takedowns with the riding time. DePalma needs to go. He cannot afford to sit around and wait. The Nebraska coaching staff wants Sueflohn to hang on to a wrist. 1 minute. 1 minute remains here in the third period on mat number 3. If you have an opportunity, or if you have social media, make sure you go on either Twitter, Facebook, use the hashtag D1Wrestle. Get social with everybody here with the NCAA wrestling. Sueflohn looking for a takedown of his own right here, doing a good job of keeping that left foot in. That is amazing to see. Mat awareness for Jake Sueflohn and a possible fall. Here on mat number 3 for Jake Sueflohn. The 7th-seeded Nebraska Cornhusker looking for a fall over the MAC champion Mike DePalma. And that'll do it. Here about 211, Jake Sueflohn of Nebraska with the major decision, 10-1.